Sound
Where
test.
am I? It's so behind.
Is there anybody out there? Sound test.
Where am I? It's so behind.
Okay, so we got volume. All right.
Elvis glasses.
Yeah, here you go. So, dude, it's got to be where it's not going to rub against stuff. If it does, it makes noise. We'll see. Are you going to zip your jacket or keep it loose?
Yes.
All right. Well, hopefully it's not bad.
No.
Your jacket may be noisy. You might have to put it on the outside of your jacket.
What about here?
No.
Right there.
That's not going to work. It's going to, every time you touch it on your neck, it'll make a sound. Come on, we're dropping viewers because it's ridiculous. Let's put it right here.
That thing?
Put it on this thing.
It's fake. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's like it's made for it.
Perfect.
Now I can zip it?
That's fine. Yeah,
Oh, look at that. That looks good.
Perfect.
It's like a commercial.
This is your broadcaster jacket.
It's my new one. Taking on the Chilios.
Hell yeah. All right, so we are going to start off with a little bit of a shot, maybe a half shot.
I know.
And
it feels like it should be a Friday.
it does feel like it should be a Friday. I don't know why it feels, even though
Colin said Friday.
I didn't work Monday, so it's the shorter week than norm, but it still feels like it's too long.
Smells like whiskey.
All right, to fixing RCs and going and doing the beach bash. Let's
Breaking
go.
RCs.
And breaking RCs. Okay, so I want to check out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What's going on with this thing?
scary. I'm so abusive. Abuse through neglect. Oh, my fingers.
So I was there. I don't remember. You jumped a few jumps, and then what happened? This is a Fireteam. If anyone's,
And then I landed on the little small jump, and it just came to a grinding halt.
Well,
Oh, see?
this is.
Did all the motor bolts break? So I remember I goosed it, and I saw the whole motor shift. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Oh,
That is
not
really
necessarily good. Hang on, let's get some light.
Oh, here.
I kind of think so. So yeah,
Oh my God. Who the hell? Okay, I'm gonna put that on. Sleep mode.
I wonder. The problem with this is getting these two loose, because those are always so freaking tight.
Oh wow, what the hell? Did all the bolts just shear on there maybe?
I can't tell, dude. It looks like the bolt is still in there, but it's not. Like, maybe it's sheared off. Anyway. Oh man, I gotta go grab my tools. They're in the car. I'll be right back. Now we can try to pop that out of there.
I got some tools too. What do we
They're
need?
not MIPs.
Yeah. Wow.
Try with the MIPs.
It's like the whole thing locked up. Well, the motor's turning. That's what's kind of making the grinding sound.
Did this happen on a landing?
Yeah.
I assume. I mean, we don't know, but I assume that you maybe landed hard and sheared those two motor mount, the two screws that go in through the front of the motor mount. I can also
the whole
assume,
motor locked.
hopefully, you don't tighten these as much as I do because they are always stripped. Yes, thank you. There's one. This one don't feel as good. No, fucking stripping. Always.
Here.
Always something with these things.
Torch.
Let me see it. Do you think you have Loctite in here?
Probably. I don't know if I ever took it out.
Oh, well.
Did it feel stock-ish when you... Because I know stock sometimes is totally crazy.
It's going to be too much.
I can do it so if it strips, it's the rookie.
It's all right. I want to try to push down on it. Sometimes you can... Sometimes if you smack the top, I can't really reach it because this is in the way. If you smack the top of the screw, it'll flatten it out some. Try it with one of these.
Flatten the top off.
Yeah. I think that one bites harder. We'll see. This is where you got to go if we replace these with the titaniums.
Oh,
Okay, just push that down.
yes.
Bye-bye. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right.
You're like, that was close.
That could have been.
That screw is done.
These screws ain't never going back. I hate these screws, dude.
Why aren't they like the flat tops? It would be better, right? More
I don't know, man. These are too narrow. They're wide.
Ooh, look at all that thread. That's like stock thread.
Yeah, those would never come off.
They're like welded.
Let's see what we got going on here. It's kind of hard to get out with this, if I remember.
With this thing on?
Yeah, I think it's going to have to come off.
No, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
That's why you're a pro. Ooh, what is all that metal?
Oh, look at that. There's one of your screws right there. Sure. Oh, you broke that motor, dude. This is great. So let's get this out the way. This little cooling fan off of here so you can take a look at the...
A lot of good that did.
Yeah. So we thought maybe you shorn the bolts out of the front of it, or something like that.
It was just twisting.
But damn, it's gonna...
Whoa.
You actually, those motor mount bolts are
Yeah,
fine.
the torque.
The motor came apart in the front. Oh, this is hilarious. This is freaking hilarious.
Junk motors.
Jeez, look at that shit.
If anything, I might have been on the brakes on the landing, but that's pretty...
Let's see if we can...
I wasn't on the brakes that hard.
I don't know how this was even happened. This is great. This is what it should look like. You,
Like
1,
10
2, 3 screws
Just sheer.
are either sheared off or backed out. I think they broke off in there, dude. That is freaking
That's
hilarious.
all metal, huh? I think.
That is hilarious. Well, time to get you a Castle motor. You can upgrade this thing with a Castle or something now, and
At least it wasn't the diffs.
no, just the motor blew. I'm not that surprised, honestly. If you
It's
look
a
up on the
Spectrum.
Arma wall of shame, over the Spectrum wall of shame behind us, there's a whole bunch of broke down Spectrum motors. And here,
There's another.
take that. That's what we thought it was.
I thought these. This is what broke.
Dang, dude.
I didn't run this thing that much.
I know. This is
Not as
weird.
much as the Kraton. You want to say, oh, well, there's a weak point, but you're like, it's a Spectrum motor.
It's a Spectrum.
There ain't no fixing it. Now what am I going to put in there?
Well, I got that nice Spectrum that you're holding, but that'll cost you dearly. That's my spare Spectrum. If you run Spectrum, you got to have spares.
If you run any car, you need a spare.
All right, dude. So get out of the camera view. What are you doing?
I was like, I'm missing one of these again.
Gosh.
Wow. Maybe it just needs screw. Ooh, no, I see Kevlar windings. Kevlar
You
nest.
might be able to pull this out. Cut that little piece.
And hope.
Nah, she's done, Matt. She's done. That was a piece of it.
That was
There
another-
was a piece of it.
We're missing one more, right?
The third screw, it's probably gone. I mean, it's probably gone.
Bearing might be good.
Are the screws backed out? That is so weird. I think the screws might have backed out, dude. Actually, I kind of think this backed out.
They don't look sheared. There's no... They're still dark. There's no...
You know what? Let's try something crazy because it couldn't hurt. Let's see if we can reassemble this. So
That would be funny.
you can't.
What is this?
That's a collar. It'll go on. It's just, it doesn't actually even need to be there. They put it on there for
Centering or something.
in case that the pinion comes loose.
Hey, look at that. How does it feel? You're the expert.
A little gritty, but I do think we might. I'm gonna leave it in there. But do we have electrical cleaner? I think I've got some electrical spray.
Oh, shit. I had some at home.
I got it right here.
CB or something like that? QB?
You know it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, be careful. You should be using some sort of eye protection
But we're
in case. We're professional fools over here in the RC garage.
I was using that on the drone motor. I'm like, I wonder if this will be okay. Since now I saw you do it,
Yeah, I think that stuff's fine.
I think it's going to work.
Okay, you got some screws for this?
I got two.
Only 2? Be great
might
if we
be
could
one-
find the third one. Yeah, look around for the third one, maybe. Oh, there it is.
Where?
It's there.
You see
Check
it?
it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Hi. All three of you guys let go? That's weird though, right?
Loctite. Where is my Loctite?
We should see if there's any threads left in those.
On what, these?
On there.
Yeah, it's good. It'll be fine. I think it's gonna work.
Or longer.
But we do need Loctite. I might have left it at work, damn it. Where he's doing stupid shit like that.
It feels like a real patient. You could resuscitate it.
Yeah. So guys, I don't know if anyone's out there. I'd love to hear from you. Say hi. It's me and Kevin in here today. Dude, this thing's going back together. But I think
That looked really bad.
let's just take a break and find Loctite first. Because if we can find Loctite,
I have some.
well, bust it out, dude. Then we don't have to worry about this shit again.
Unless I left it in. Everybody knows the color of that bottle right away. Yeah. Only one thing is that shade of red. But there might not be a lot.
We don't need a lot. All right, guys. So yeah, we're trying to prep some cars for the beach bash. You only got a couple jumps out of this before something went. Didn't know what it was, but we just see that it was the motor just kind of decided to back itself out.
But she's been out a few times.
What other, did you have an other issue? You had a battery strap issue? Is that taken care of now?
Oh, on the...
Is it a different one?
Was it the Kraton or was it you?
I thought you had an issue with this one.
You know what? You always pull it out too far, you know, especially on this one.
Yeah.
So you need to go back
That's what
to
it
kind
was.
of grab and pull it out. So I had to come back. This is like the bane of my existence. This...
Just do this side. I only do this side. I don't even loosen this side.
I got...
You don't even have the top
Kevlar
part on it
ones.
either.
I know. That's just more weight. It's somewhere. At home. It's funny how I complain about the weight of the body. I was gonna take all the body panels off. And you're like, no, don't put it. No, I'll put them back on. And then all this came off anyway. So I'm like, oh, now it's getting lighter. Once you lose 2 body panels, you don't care no more. She does. That's why it does pretty good at Nito. She's not so tail crazy.
Yeah. Art said the same thing. He was surprised how well it does over at El Nido.
Yeah, the little chicane, you can just throw it in. And then you slow yourself down by the second one. I thought it was going to feel big. This was better than the 8S for sure. It was making jumps that the 8S couldn't clear. Yeah, my fans.
Here, yeah.
I think fans are like a man thing too, right? You're like, yeah, I like the sound of that when it starts. Like a V8.
Yeah, but they kind of they piss me off because they're always in the way. Always in the way. We could be done with this job now if it wasn't for the stupid fans, honestly.
You need a heat sink though.
Heat sinks are good.
I'm trying to save these Spectrum motors. Like anything I can do to potentially help prolong the life. You're like, get off of the gas. I'm like, I was on the brakes. That's how these jump though too, right? Off the big jump, they get real, the nose always comes up. You just kind of let it sail until the very end. And then I kind of stay on the brakes a little too long. Because I trust this more than the Traxxas gears. And the gears are fine.
Appears to be.
But should we plug it in and see if the motor works?
Probably should.
I trust you.
Well, I'm just hoping.
It's nothing compared to that one. Kraton has crazy fans on it. Sounds like a drone. These things are louder than a drone. Unless it's in Nevada. Nothing's louder than Nevada.
Dude, I don't want to put that on. I hate these things.
We just test it first. Because if it sucks, there's no need.
True. You have a battery? You have a radio?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I had a radio. Might be in the car. Success?
Yep. But you need a radio.
Okay. I didn't know my headlight was on. You gotta tell me my headlight's on. I forget sometimes. How I keep track of these things, I don't know. That helps a lot.
Put the name on it. So. All right.
Yeah, you like armor stuff. You're gonna end up with about 8 of these. Like the one, is that yours over? I have an extra one over here.
That'll work.
Another complete.
I really don't want to deal with this stupid thing.
Yeah, we don't need to. That's the most important part for now. We got till Sunday. Basher Queen should have got into making drones. She was so into this cutting carbon fiber stuff. Professional opinion. But it's then funny because I'm like, but M2C is still my favorite. Oh wait, they are M2C now too, right?
I guess.
I think they sold out.
That's what I heard. I think you told me. Dude, I ain't dealing with this shit. I hate these. You gotta take the wire off and make it better. But you can fucking put that back together.
Yeah.
That'll be easy.
The most important part is it wasn't like a diff blown apart. And a motor blown apart.
Mm-hmm.
Armor tough, baby. I'm blaming that one on Arma. Because that's just waiting to shoot out somewhere going, gone.
I know it.
I stick a magnet on my...
Well, if this gets disappeared, it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, I'm sure you got more of those.
No, I just don't think you even need these clips. I don't like them. Arma puts them on there recently. I guess. You can bolt that one back together tomorrow. You don't need that stupid E-clip. We've been doing RCs for 40 years without E-clips.
Oh my God. For sure. I'm like, yes, I like the route you're going there.
It's not good because you can't change your body.
I don't need to though, because like I love my Kraton body and I like the Arma bodies.
I prefer the J Concepts and my Kraton Success.
Like in the front clip for the Fireteam, this big old thick sucker is not fun sometimes, and it's all tweaked because I land upside down a lot. It's my thing. It's my trick. Nosedive Harry. There it is. What am I doing with that?
Yeah, if you want to put it on the end of that motor shaft, you can, but
All right.
I would not even fucking worry about it.
What am I doing with these? Oh, wait, we're not putting those back in.
Nope.
Trash.
I'm gonna put some of these on there.
The OCD in me is like, oh, thank you.
Cost you $10 whenever you get a chance.
I'll Venmo you.
Okay.
Unless I have $10. I might have $10. I want you to put them in though. I don't trust myself.
Those are nice. They ain't gonna strip or get locked. They're good. Okay. Just put it with the
Let me
that
see.
car.
Do we have a scale? It'd be nice.
Don't think I do.
I think I can feel a difference. Yeah.
How much the weight savings.
But it's just such
We're
a...
look at how much deeper, and it's also
Oh my
a
God.
3 instead of a 2.5.
It's like double the height
Yeah.
of meat. And that the flange is easily double that too.
Yeah, I sell them for $20, so I'm giving you a deal.
And that's what you need on these, right? Is a lot of depth to get your... So you need,
Yeah, it works good.
these are Mr. Strippers.
Yeah,
these are like a bunch of dirty strippers.
They are. Okay, what is our
Thank you.
next repair that we've got going on over here? What's
One
the
of
next
mine
thing
and
you
then
got
one of
busted?
yours. Or is it
One of yours. We're on a roll
Again?
so far. Let's
Okay.
see what else we can get.
There's just you. This is the one that started it all.
The Kraton.
This is the oldest that's
Everybody loves the Kraton.
still
but
running.
That's too fucking huge and heavy. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, because dude, this is the 8S version. It's running the 8S battery. It was kind of ripping, but yeah.
So what's the matter with this one?
Oh, I think the front diff one.
Oh. Okay.
That's my
Yeah.
professional opinion. Hopefully it's not that motor because you're gonna hate that.
No, it's a pin. It's a pin in there that broke.
Is it a pin? Oh, that on the pinion?
That's what I think.
That would
you
be-
mind grabbing a cold beer for me, please?
I thought
An icy cold beer.
I was getting you a tool like a surgeon.
Oh no, just a cold beer.
Oh yeah, this.
Let's have a beer and you know.
That's for the fire team not being totally destroyed. Because it sounded like it was going to be
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
It sure did. It looked. I thought I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'd never seen the motor come across or come apart in that way. So
When you saw me throw it on the ground and it didn't move, I'm like, I'm like, oh.
All right, let's.
How did that happen? Come on. It needs longer bolts. It definitely looks like the screws need to be like twice as long, doesn't it?
Well, they should have never loosened up. That was the problem.
Oh, look at that droop, bro. The front end feels horrible.
This thing, it looks like a big fat turd to me. Need to fix this. It's just so. I would love to stick this on a scale against my Kraton and see where it comes in at.
What are you talking about?
This thing is huge. It's freaking huge.
That's how
these things are
Like
ridiculous.
it's like an EX. This is my version of an EXP.
Well, let's see if we can get it to work. Probably.
This is what comes from being. You should be all into that. This is like the motocross stuff and billet.
I don't know.
Coolness.
I don't know about all that coolness.
At least I'm not dumb enough to do.
What?
But then
cool stuff.
I would strip this out. Look. So then I'm like, I don't want to put a plastic. If it breaks or strips, I want to replace it with something stronger. Potential. Look at these. Stock suspension arms. More than a year old. No RPM. But I do love the RPM on the Slash. That worked out really well. This is a cheapy DP. Like GPM or something. Like I took this apart a lot.
You know, I'm not sure. I like the 8S system in this.
Yeah, I just had it. And then the other with the 6S went out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I wonder if it... And then somebody did it. So I knew like how to cut... I needed to cut that in there and stuff. So I'm like, if I got it...
I don't know if it runs. I really... We got to do that drag race and see how it goes.
I think the KVs are off or something. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like as fast as when
like
it was a 6S.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to run the 8S again. Because I think if it is a little bit faster, the weight negates it, you know? And then having extra weight is not going to help on jumps. I like running it on 6S with just one battery. I don't know why I have this. So just a pinion brake, huh?
I got a wheel wrench over there, right on the wall, right in front of you.
It makes it seem small.
I just still don't know if anything I've really...
Sometimes you got to scratch and then you need to itch it.
Though, Arts XRT.
Because I was blowing gears out every other time we went out.
Jeez.
It looks so...
Push this down.
Get rid of this carcass. To the bone pile.
Yeah, usually works that way. They're always running pretty...
Still, and even some needle runs. It was running pretty good at needle with those shocks. But your stuff is always just as good. You like can look at mine right away. You're like, nah, you got bench shock, bro.
Yeah. You busted that.
I wonder if I have one of these. Oh,
That's strange.
but right at the hole, right? So that's
Yeah.
So we maybe
See, it's usually this pin right here that breaks.
That would have been better.
Probably.
A spare.
I got some right here.
Okay.
This will be fine. You grab me another rag from up on top? Give me a couple of them, probably. Oh, hey there, these old flapping lips.
I know, I haven't been. Has anyone been?
These old flapping lips said hi. Probably, oh, just about a minute ago. I didn't notice. Sorry about that, bud.
I could take that.
Yeah, this is a last minute, just kind of a last minute. Decided to do
This one back to Arma. Hey.
So we went out to the beach last week, like we were talking about. Had a good time. It's always the pin. That's what I've seen all the time.
You figure that's where you would want it to break.
The back just breaks out.
Thinking these are never gonna run again. I'm gonna fly a drone instead. Drones too, you're like, oh my god, it's in the tree. Where'd it go down? It goes down a half mile away from you. You're like, oh no.
Have you had one go pretty far from you?
Yeah. The first time. Gets me to the park every day.
Stock oil or thicker?
Stock, I guess. It doesn't need thicker, right? It's an old girl. I don't want to make it harder on her. And it's the front.
It's not an old girl.
She's the oldest one in the stable now.
This car's barely seen any fucking airtime compared to
You.
my Kraton.
But it has my landings.
It's had a lot of rough landings, that's true.
This, I compare it to the XRT for sure. Feels like it. Like a mini version,
Yeah.
wide. It kind of jumps.
I plan to have my Kraton. Me?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the 4 and the 6. The 6 is going to be the winner.
Really? I don't. Your 4 was getting. Really?
Yep.
Conservative.
Too weak. This will get you more grip in the front.
It's so hard to, like, you don't want to get on it all the time in the sand because it's so hard, but
All your batteries.
that's a lot of batteries though when you're doing 8S. That thing ate through all, died that fast because these are the same batteries that I use in the XRT, and I don't remember the XRT blast for sure. I had to carry the XRT once a long ways at the beach. That sucked. The XRT has a lot more parts, you know, plastic bits. And they got underneath that plate. Going, oh man, every time we take it out, I'll have to take this whole thing apart and blow it. Like you have to spray it out. You can't just blow it out. And there's still...
Hello, Tar Heel Aerials. How are you doing? There's a lot of Kevin's stuff's broken. So we're trying to get
I
it
didn't
going.
have a lot of time.
You've had plenty of time, but you're with drones. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Let's get
Are we back on that one?
this. Yeah, let's get that car back up here. This is going to be a bitch to put back in, but I'll try.
What if the suspension feels pretty good?
This car used to be an amazing.
Put the fenders back on. Success?
Yeah.
It just looks beefy. XRT or the Fireteam, the Master Queen. You remind me, I got a bunch of that out.
Motherfucker. Just lost that shim.
I know what my New Year's Eve is going to be.
What is that?
charging batteries.
Hybrid MyLapse unit seemed to be the best option. I have not stuck any on there yet. I don't know.
Are they getting that serious at Alondra?
No, this isn't a... Tim's in Michigan. And
okay.
that just reminded me. I think the last time we were talking, you said you had a bit of a drive. You want to hold that back down? Just hold it down.
Keep your ass down there. This?
Yeah. This piece.
Oh.
I like to be able to work on cars or work on shit. A1. It's just a little piece of plastic. It doesn't even fucking make a difference. All right, let's try. In my hand, you can just turn it sideways and it's no problem.
Mm-hmm. When you have this whole section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what this, but he put the 6S motor in.
Edsel? No. Your actual
Headlight?
light.
It's this one.
That is a long drive. That's very, it shows some dedication. I don't know that I could do a 3-hour drive to go to a race. Unless it was maybe an overnight deal or something. But it seems to work in a lot of the places I go to.
I should just give you all my spare parts.
Helpful.
Place to.
On. Half of them that we see in the shop are got 1 or 2 in and 1 or 2 gone.
It's not like it's a techno.
Handle better, but if you're not really racing, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, it's not going to make a difference. But you do just want it to feel decent, though.
Are people racing these a lot, or is it usually?
No, just for fun.
Not like a techno guy.
Yeah. Detroit'll open, but that's still 2 hours away from where he's at.
What part of Michigan is he?
Piece of shit.
It's always something. It's just life. I'm surprised I still got stickers on there.
Nothing, I just gotta get this fucking bitch back in there. Can you kind of hold that maybe right there? Too far, too far.
Should we just take the sway bar off? I think it's more for show.
Probably. I've never noticed a difference. They're trying to save some money because they priced it a little bit low too.
I bet you it doesn't make a difference even on the crawlers.
Only thing it'll make a difference on is like buggy race cars.
Yeah.
So, hey, go turning your back on the camera. So he says he is up in Midland, which is near the index finger, meeting the
West Coast, where Holland was. Holland, Michigan was.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if I moved back out to the, well, anywhere else it's kind of different, you know. A lot of places you can't get whenever.
I think so.
That would be nice. All right, get it out of here.
I had.
Do you still have those batteries?
Yeah.
They got a different connector on them though, right?
Yeah, they got the Traxxas. Doing nothing with the charger. I was going to give it with the Sentin, because the Sentin has the Traxxas connectors on there. Should we show them? Na, 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 na.
So these old
Wash.
flapping lips has a good explanation of exactly where he's at. Oh boy, you guys lost me.
Is that the one where you're not allowed to drive? You have to have ride horses?
No,
I think so.
not allowed
I'm gonna die because they would come to like a bridge and then it gets even narrower and there's two. It's just weird. I don't need to turn that much.
Not right.
It's only Thursday. We got till Sunday.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna rain.
Should I give her the weather report?
Well, I'll give it time and temperature.
Should we recycle these?
I just toss. Just toss. Got to hit the sack. It's about 1 o'clock. I don't blame you, buddy. 1 o'clock video out, and we'll get around to watching them.
That'd be cool. I don't see a lot of race. A doggy doo-doo bag was not fun.
Back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna have to come back out here anyways. We got another drone to hook up. Since they're right there.
Well, you could, but it doesn't seem like that kind of show.
This is where I thought I was going to end up when I got back in the RC car. Now, I thought, like, if I kept going with RCs, I would end up at drones. Especially after I saw
Well, you have now.
Hope's video. I'm like, wow. Both. You don't have to. Just choose one. You can have a nice hoodie.
Show, but we had to get some shit done anyway, so if we're getting work done, might as well have a little show and see if anyone wants to check it out. We got the Kraton 6S and the Fireteam fixed.
Remain.
Yeah.
Diff.
Put the motor back on there, but that's,
I thought that motor was toast.
yes, well, impressive. I can't believe it came apart like that. It's very strange.